Howdy folks, Christopher Ames here, guitar and vocals for the Christopher Ames Band, and we want to welcome you to our Indiegogo campaign, Help Christopher Ames Band Make the Great Record. Now you might be thinking, what exactly is the great record? Well, the Beatles had Sgt. Pepper, The Who had Tommy, Fleetwood Mac had Rumors, Metallica had the Black Album, Carole King had Tapestry, the list goes on and on. The great record. The career songs, the defining moment, the game changer, if you will. And it's not about sales. It's about the connection between artist and listener. That moment when an artist throws off whatever has blocked them in the past and fully lives in their artistic potential. The moment the listener immerses themselves in the song and story and resonates. It's about freedom and inspiration. So you've made a lot of records. Haven't you actually made the great record already? And the answer is no, I haven't. I've made some good ones. I've even made a couple of really good ones, but the great record, no. And the reason I know that is what I said a minute ago, freedom. I come from a worldview where art is a little bit suspect. It's a little bit dangerous. You can't control it. You're not sure where it's going to go, so you always kind of handle it with kid gloves. But the moment you clean it up, the moment you try to put a bow on every story, art ceases to be art and simply becomes product. And I don't want to make another product. The band doesn't want to make a product. Well, you might be asking yourself, why? Why would I want to contribute my money to this project? Especially now when we've had a couple of hurricanes slam into our coasts. Especially now when people's lives are in such unrest. And I would say this, great records inspire us. They free us to tell our story. When I was a kid and listened to Sgt. Pepper over and over and over again, I never thought I could become a Beatle, but what I thought was I could do music, I could sing a song, and so I did. And as I did, I found my own voice, and when I found my own voice, I mined my own stories. And that's the chain. The great record inspires the listener to turn and tell their story. And when they tell their story, someone else hears it and is inspired to tell their own story, and on and on. That's what great records do. And when you contribute to this campaign, you become part of that chain. You not only help us create this record, you help the next person down the line feel free enough to tell their story. You help them speak and inspire. So we've made a promise to ourselves as a band that this time we're not going to try to land this. We're not going to clean this up and put a bow on it. We've got a couple of years of raw story. We've got battered faith. We're going to put it into rock and roll, and we're going to just lay it out there. So we're going to be ourselves. We're going to be honest. We're going to hide nothing because we've got a great record in us. We truly believe we do. And it's time to make that record. Now we know that we can't do this without you. So thank you for joining us as the Christopher Ames Band makes the great record.